Hi friends, welcome to E-Week. This week we have a lot of golden letter friends. I'm making 5 of them first. I'm making Elliott, Elias, Emma, Elliott, and Emmet. I'm also making Emaree. We usually call her Jojo, but her name is Emaree. We're going to turn our letter E into the earth today. Then we're going to do other things about how to take care of the earth, what to do if we get worried or frustrated. We're going to work with shapes, egg shapes, earth shapes, pumpkin shapes, and we're going to look through something. Did you notice that I said we would be looking through something today? I tried to draw a picture of this. This is from toilet paper. And the toilet paper's gone, so now I'm playing with them. This makes it seem like they're my binoculars. This makes it seem like it's my telescope. Even this alone is like a telescope, so that I could see things that are far away from where I am. And that's kind of what we're talking about most of today. Seeing things that are close up, seeing things that are far away. I know you can't see it because I have it down on a table, but I'm using my pretend telescope and I'm looking at 2 things. Let me show you. I was looking at this shape that I made, and then I was looking at this shape that I made. I was trying to make them be different shapes. I was trying to make this one look like an E thing, like an egg. Can you see how I tried to make that look like an egg? Kind of skinnier at the top and kind of longer than a regular ball. And then I was trying to make this one look just like a ball, like really round, which is kind of tricky to do. I had to keep moving it, or then if I find a bumpy part or a flat part, then I like squeeze it with my fingers and roll it more. We have 2 different shapes that could both be E things. If I'm pretending this is an egg, it's an E thing. If I pretend it's an Easter egg, it's a double E thing. And if I pretend that this ball, this sphere shape, is an earth, then that's an E thing. And I have both of those in my journals. I do some egg things and I do some earth things, and then I put them all together and I make an Easter egg decorated like the earth. So I'm going to do journal work. You can watch me. You can do it if you've got any kind of coloring things. I'm going to be using blue and green only. I do put my marker in for some writing, but I do mostly blue and green. So watch what I do. Welcome to journal time. I've already opened my journal to show you some things I've done. And these things are all about the letter E. I have 2 pages. One has certain shapes and the other has other shapes. And then there are a lot of words. So I'm going to show you the different shapes I was trying to work on. That I'm calling an egg shape. And that I'm calling an earth shape. So like some are ovals and then some are circles. So the ovals are eggs and the circles are earths, like the world, a globe. That's the earth and the egg. So then when you look back at the finished work I have, this is my earth page. And here's how I made them. I made a circle and I'm coloring little blobs with blue. Then I'm going to fill in with the green. So it's kind of scribbly because I'm just making a representation of something that's supposed to be the earth. Now, when we talk about the word earth and the word world and the word globe, I've crossed some out and I circled one. So only one of them starts with E, and that's the one that says earth. I crossed out world, I crossed out globe, but I kept Earth being the one to talk about today, since it's E-Day. So now if you look over on the other side, you can see those egg shapes I've made. So even though I'm going to call one of them an Earth egg, I'm not talking about the globe shape, the ball shape. I made them to be a regular egg, then an Easter egg, and then the last one is the Earth Easter egg. I've never seen one in real life, but maybe sometime I could paint one or make one my own. Thank you, friends. So friends, look. I said I had never seen one of these before and that maybe someday I could see one or make one. That's true. I would have to decorate it and draw it the same way that I did this decorating and drawing work, but I wouldn't do it on a flat paper. I would have to do it on an Easter egg. But for the rest of today, watch this. I am not going to be talking about eggs anymore. I'm going to be talking about the Earth. I'm going to be talking about seeing things from far away, seeing things close up. And I want to show you something that I have never seen from far away. I've only seen pictures of it. Do you know that that is a photograph, a picture of the Earth? I've never been in outer space to then look back and see it, right? Because I'm on the Earth. I have a book about somebody who did that. She's on the Earth, but she wanted to be far away and see the Earth. So I've seen pictures of this. Look at this that I have. I have a pretend globe, a pretend Earth. Of course, I've seen that. But I've never been in outer space and looked back and seen it. But I've seen it close up. Look at this drawing. Another drawing of the Earth, the world, a globe. Of course, I've seen that because I was close up. I'm sitting here on Earth and I can see pictures of Earth or things of Earth. And let me show you. It's kind of like I'm this friend. This is the friend who's an artist. And I have some little clips to show you a few pictures I want to show you today. She's the artist that always imagines, what if I lost my pencil? What if I didn't have art supplies? How could I still create things? And what she knows is because she has her mind and she has ideas, she will always be able to create and think of things. So here she is at the front. She has her pencil and paper and she writes and draws and she has lots of stories. So look, she maybe hasn't seen a dragon in real life or a unicorn in real life. Maybe she's never even seen a rainbow in real life, but now she's seen them because she made them. Okay, this next page I want to show you. Look at what she's imagining. That's like us talking about seeing the Earth. So this friend is imagining that she is in a rocket and that she is going out into outer space. And then look, if she was there, I'll be saying some no's until I say a yes. No, 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 yes. There's the Earth. That is a drawing of the Earth in this book to remind us of this kind of Earth, the blue and the green with some white. She was imagining going out there to see it. And then look. And she says, no matter what, as long as she lives, she will create. That means she's going to find a way to make things and think of things. And look, outside of her window, she's remembering that outer space page. There are little planets and stars out there, just like when she had been imagining going into outer space. This book ends when she's a child still. I don't know if she grew up to be an astronaut, to be somebody who went to outer space. But I have another book of someone who did grow up. She is alive. She is real. She is Dr. Mae Jemison. You maybe know about her because we talk about her at preschool a lot. This is a storybook, a picture book from when she was little and she first had the ideas about seeing Earth. In her family, she has a mom and a dad. And this is a picture of her from when she was little. They say that little Mae was a dreamer. Little Mae knew what she wanted to do from when she was little, and she would think about it, daydream about it. So when she wasn't asleep, she would think about it, and that was her daydream. And look at this page. She told her family something. She said she wanted to see Earth from out there. And her family said, "This is Earth, Mae. The flowers, the grass, the forest, and the mountains. We live on Earth." That's like us right now. We live on Earth. For real. Everyone lives on Earth. And Mae said, "I know, but I want to see Earth from out there." That means she wanted to become an astronaut and see Earth from space. Well, she knew that that's what she wanted to do. So here's the next page I want to show you. She pretended. She built a rocket ship out of boxes. There was extra fabric from the orange curtains. Friends, she made her own astronaut costume. There's tape on there. She had some fabric she was allowed to use. She's pretending to be an astronaut. They got a telescope. That's what I've been pretending with this. Theirs was a functioning one, a real one. I can pretend mine is real. It won't really show things closer up, but I can pretend it does. Mae Jemison and her daddy had one that was working and they could show her things close up. Then when Mae got to go to school one day, her teacher was talking to all the children and asking what they wanted to be when they grew up. Did they have an idea, a dream of the job they wanted? Do you remember what Mae Jemison knew what she wanted to do? I want to go to space. I want to be an astronaut. Now we're about to get to the sad part of this book. The frustrating part. Maybe you can see Mae's face look different. Maybe you can notice the teacher and her classmates. Mae's teacher did not think that Mae Jemison could be an astronaut. Her friends even laughed about it a little bit, like, she thinks she could be an astronaut. The teacher said, maybe you should just be a nurse instead. And this drawing with that tiny little line, which is supposed to be her eyebrow, gives me a clue of how Mae Jemison felt about that. Like, I don't want to be a nurse. I don't like what my teacher just said. I want to be an astronaut. That's why I find this page to be kind of sad and frustrating, because I wish the teacher didn't say that to her. I wish the teacher would have said, you want to be an astronaut. And just let her want to be an astronaut. But don't worry, because look what happens. Mae gets home, frustrated. I can tell now from this picture. Her eyes look even like they're a little bit puffy. Maybe she cried. Her eyebrows are up like I'm kind of sad and defeated. I feel like I can't be what I want to be. She gets comfort from her mom. And she gets encouragement from her mom. Her mom says, I'm sorry Miss Bell didn't encourage you, but she can't stop you. No one can stop you. Follow your dream, Mae, and go to space. And Dun, da, 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 da. She did. She did go to outer space. And when she was out there, she got to see the Earth. And when she looked back at the Earth, this is what kind of thing she would have seen. She would have seen the green and yellow and brown land. She would have seen the blue water. She would have seen white, which were clouds. We have an alphabet project today, and our alphabet project is turning the E into an earth. So let's do that. All right, friends, this might be one of the shortest alphabet projects. There aren't that many pieces. I'm going to get my glue open. And okay, friends, you're going to see a new technique. Did you see how I got all that glue on my finger by accident? But I'm just wiping it on the back of one of the papers I need. So look, once I get that down, kind of to the side like that, that's where I'll put my E shape. Look at my fingers now. Clean, dry, fine. That's a glue mistake technique if you want to use it. Now I'm going to do the dot, dot. A dot does a lot, which a lot of people already know about. And notice where I'm going to put the line. I'm matching it up so it looks like a lowercase e shape. You see how it kind of has that looks like a C, but now there's a line on it. So that's the lowercase e. I made it blue to match the ocean. Now I'm going to put a number of dots to match the number of glue blobby blobs. So I have 4 green pieces, and now I need 4 glue dots, and I'm kind of wiggling them on there. See that little tiny little wiggle? These are supposed to be the land pieces. The earth has blue ocean and green land. And now we have our E. And our E is supposed to be the earth. E is for 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 earth. The letter of the week is E. Some people would look at this and maybe need a clue of why we put little green blobs on this E shape. They maybe don't know that we're pretending it's an earth representation. But I've got my words. I could go ahead and tell them. You maybe have words, if you have one of these, to go ahead and tell them it's an earth. They might also say, oh, you made the world. Oh, you made a globe. Well, it could be called that. G is for globe. W is for world. E is for earth. And that's the one we're talking about today because the letter of the week is E. This, friends, is a little paper that I'm going to use during snack time. One thing I could do is be able to do some letter checking with myself. And if I know that's E, that means that sentence phrase says E is for earth. W is not for worth. W is for world. G is not for girth. G is for globe. And watch what else I can do. I'm thinking of something that swims in the water all over the earth. Fish swim in the water all over the earth. So my snack today, I have my goldfish crackers. Open them up and look. The bonus is that they're even the color of the month. We're still with orange. We finished September yellow. Now we're on orange October. And watch. I'm going to let this little goldfish go in the water. And then I could eat it. And then I'd be like, oh, goldfish, goldfish, get off the land, go and find some blue water. Yes, yes, yes. And then I could eat them. If this was like my little placemat, I could lay it flat. And then look, I could put the goldfish on only the water part. See how many I could fit only on the water part. If I was with you right now and I had this flat on a table and we all had one of these and we all had a package of goldfish, it would be fun to see how many we could fit on. Right now, I just did 1, 2, 3, 4. But I've got more blue room. If I was doing this project with you, I could probably fit even more on. When you're out today, out and about in the world, and you're looking at things close up, everything you're looking at is on the earth. Everything. Everything you do today, no matter what it is, no matter if it's from nature, no matter if it's from something made in a factory by a human or by a robot, you're still on the earth doing that. And if you ever have a chance to get a little roll like this, then you can use it and look up and away. Look up at the sky. Look away from the earth and imagine a rocket ship out there looking back down at the earth. Here's that thing that I showed you before. This earth ball could be called a globe because it has all the different land pieces on and the names of the land written on it and in different colors to show you the edges. There's something special about this ball. We're going to use it for our breath. This ball is called a stress ball. Maybe you remember the pictures I drew of people who looked like this. People who looked like this. To be stressed, to be anxious, worried, frustrated. Those are human feelings. Thinking about Mae in that book, she had those feelings. And this is called a stress ball from the store. And here's why. It is made for you to be able to squeeze with all your might. And then it goes back to be a ball shape. I don't break it when I squeeze it. Squeeze it, squeeze it, squeeze it, squeeze it, squeeze it. Using all my muscles. And then open it back up. If I squeeze my Play-Doh ball shape, squeeze, 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 it's going to stay like this until I would reform it into a ball. But our stress balls work well to squeeze, 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 and then open up. So we're going to do that for a breath today. We're going to breathe in and squeeze, and when we breathe out, we're going to release the stress ball, and it'll go back to a ball shape, and we'll do it 3 times. So I'm going to get ready. If you don't have a stress ball, just pretend you do and squeeze and then release. And then squeeze and then release. Here we go. I'm going to do it first with my stress ball. Okay, deep breath in and out. Deep breath in and out. Deep breath in and out. Friends, I'm going to tell you what Mae's mom told her. Keep dreaming your dreams. No one can stop you. Keep imagining what you want to be. And keep looking out for this amazing things you can see on our beautiful Earth planet. Bye, friends.